Hello, welcome to the Soulprint Minis. Thank you so very, very much for being here. Earlier today, there was a video released on Carrie Lake. Yesterday's videos were on Giuliani and RFK. So if you're missing some, feel free to go, and check them out. All you have to do is click on my little face and it'll take you to the listing of my videos. Will take you to the website so you can see what you've missed or haven't missed. Again, thank you very, very much for being here. I want to take a look at Trump. Now, I will add this caveat. I am actually recording this on Sunday the 16th, and you're going to be seeing this on Thursday the 20th. So truly, a lot can happen in the 4 days between when I'm recording this and you're going to see it. But what I want to do is just want to take a quick snoop and see how Donald is doing, the Donald. And just see what's going on because, man, they literally just showed me a lobster in a pot. Trump's a lobster. And he doesn't appear to be realizing that the temperature is getting hotter and hotter and hotter. And by the time he figured out that this might be painful, he's in too far and too deep and he can't reverse. So let's just take a quick peek and see how Don the lobster is doing. Sorry, these cards just do not want to shuffle nicely. They're sort of clumping. I'm going to give one more try. All right, here we go. Trump current energy, Trump current energy, Trump current energy. All right. So we're starting with the Six of Wands. And this represents the belief that I can shoot somebody on Fifth Avenue and nobody will arrest me. He believes that his followers, the Trumpsters, the MAGAs, should simply revolt. They should push back. They should say what's being done to him is horrible, just like he is. And they're not. And they're not. Got these little protests going on. You've got, 50 people showing up instead of 5,000. Okay. But right now, he is being buoyed, if you will, by his rallies, by his speaking engagement, because we all know that it is the applause, it is the crowd, etc., that really, really, turns his crank. It's what he wants. It's what beats his ego. But that is sort of masking, if you will, a great deal of fear, of emotion, of worry, of anxiety, because in those quiet moments, he realizes that his entire life can be ripped out from underneath him. And more, he is becoming really, really frightened. So, the Ace of Cups is normally a lovely card. It's all about big emotions and happiness. But In this case, it's more about emotions that are out of control. It is about not being able to find temperance. It's about not being able to find the balance that he seeks. And the more he is surrounded by people who are seriously trying to discuss the law with him, the worse he becomes. Because that's not how it's supposed to go. He really, really is scared of justice. Apparently, one of his greatest fears in life these days is going to jail. So, on some level, he must recognize that that is a real possibility. Justice is coming, and it's making him nervous. It's like he can feel, it's like he can hear the footsteps, like a bad horror movie, right? He can feel the footsteps of Jack Smith getting closer and closer and closer. And he understands that that's not going to bring him any actual favors. He is not going to listen to his lawyers. He is going to listen to Boris Epstein, because Boris is the one who's telling him what he wants to hear. Unfortunately, in the very, very near future, Trump is going to figure out that Boris was wrong. Not Trump. Trump wasn't wrong. But what Boris told him was wrong. It's all Boris's fault. He shouldn't have told him what he told him because other stuff was obviously going on. And there's assessments that are going to have to happen, and he doesn't like the options. He doesn't like what this looks like for him. Every day he feels less and less secure, less and less safe. He's losing more people who are giving testimony to grand juries. And that's sort of where he's at right now. It's that feeling of waiting, for the other shoe to drop kind of thing, right? So, Spirit, can you just give us some sort of clarity, if you don't mind, on what that's looking like in terms of indictments coming down from Jack Smith? Okay, so right now, there is a push going on with the Department of Justice, with that investigation that Smith is heading, to try and get the indictments ready and out the door or filed with the courts before the end of July. Where he's at right now is sort of wrapping things up. And this is about January 6th investigation. This isn't about Mar-a-Lago. See, this is sort of, thank you, this is kind of the strategy. This is what's going on. This isn't about Trump. This is about Smith. What's going on is that even when the Georgia indictments drop, the push is going to be on getting the January 6th indictments out and moving that court case along as quickly as possible. And if I'm not mistaken, that court case would be taking place in DC. And so it sort of, even if they are not able to drop the indictments prior to Georgia, they will come out really soon after that. But they are looking at that being the legal court case that gets sort of expedited and moves through the court system more quickly, because Judge Cannon kind of continues to be this sort of, nobody quite knows what she's going to do. Nobody quite knows how far under Trump's spell she is. So it's like he's putting a lot of weight on the J6 investigation. So that's what I know about that. I guess we'll wait and see. You all know timing is like really tough, but I guess we'll wait and see what little presents Jack has for Don the Lobster this month. Alrighty. Thank you so very much for being here. Take care now. Bye-bye.